The land of faith. Seven areas again. All of them but one have 4 sigils. Very long chapel-type building. What's this over here? An axe. Well, I have an idea of what that is for.
You stand before the gates of eternity. When all your trials have been overcome, the gates will open, and you will be granted life everlasting.
First to ascend. Everyone ascends or gets reset eventually. What's the big deal? Life eternal in the designer's paradise? Indeed. Still need 10 stars. Well, let's fiddle around with this then. Close-ish. I haven't really got any rhyme or reason behind what I'm doing with these. Just moving things around. Fairly arbitrarily. That's kind of close. Where's this particular one giving me problems then? If you are in a corner, then the 2x2 can only realistically be filled by these two in some manner. Here we go. Fine.
You have come far in your journey and learned much. You have served our cause with the truest faith. Therefore, I name you blessed and beloved. Wield these, the instruments of our power, to fulfill your purpose and achieve eternal life.
Aha, there is a wooden boarded thing in here as well.
Those who have discovered the holiest mysteries of my garden may come to serve me as blessed messengers. You walk now in their abode. Be respectful, For their service is born from the love that transcends death. And their love is for you also.
Long way down. Cyan sigils that I don't have to collect, they're just here. Connector. Waterfalls are very loud. That can go there, this can go in that corner then maybe? Ooh, we have a lot of them. Let's go with that. Really? Here we go. Another connector. Where did I put the first one? Here. Let's put them both together. Red and the blue. Oh boy. That is a lot of sigils and a very large space to work with. Kind of close to what I want. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go.
I look at this inert shape and I wonder who you're gonna be. Will you hold the same values as we do? Will you love us for having created you? Will you resent us for having put you into an uncertain and dangerous world? Looking back at our history, our achievements, our crimes, what will you make of us? Will the world you create be like ours or so different that we can't even imagine it? Either way, I hope that you'll find this little blue planet to be as beautiful as we did. I hope you'll take care of it a lot better than we did. And I hope one day you'll look up and reach for the stars.
Two lovers are separated by the abyss of time and space, yet true love knows no obstacles. Waterfalls are still loud. Just this over here, then. Ah, well, this one's a little bit smaller, at least. That'll do. Now we just have to connect us and stuff. There's blue. Here's red. Another one. Okay. This is a symmetrical puzzle, I think. But we've got two of these bits the same. Symmetrical, but we only have one of these. So I don't think it can end up being symmetrical. Again, close. Here we go. Oh, hi. Welcome, child. I'm one of those who elected to remain in the world as a messenger of the hidden words. If you're ever in need to seek us out and cry for help, we will do what we can. I think I've unlocked the hint system. Or one hint. One or the other. Now, in other news, I can also take this back into the previous two blocks and break the wood that was back there as well. Yep, I can freely just take this around, so I can take this back into block A, for example. And go... shop. Since I have the axe on me right now anyway. May as well chop everything open at the same time. Means I might have to go back for it again. Click.
A new land stands before you, my child. And know that this is a land of death, but also great beauty. As you walk amongst these tombs, consider all those who came before you, and how they served the greater purpose of which you are also part.
A little late on that dialogue there, Elohim. Still this setting. This is just going to be a whole episode full of these, isn't it? At least that one's easy enough. This one, not so much. I'll come back to you. You're smaller. Hector.
Nearly everything on this planet, from the surface of the Earth to the composition of the atmosphere itself, has been shaped by life. It's a process that takes millions of years. But we humans, with our technology, with our understanding and manipulation of systems, have changed everything in just a few centuries. I think that's also part of what makes us human. We reshape the world in our image. It's how we create ourselves and how we destroy ourselves.
Well, that really didn't delay that puzzle for very long then, did it? Immediately back to it again. Okay. And now we have this one. Here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Second hint. Same dialogue. Or at least same in meaning, if it's not exactly the same. Well, you know, hopefully I won't need any of these hints at all. Bit of a tedious process to unlock them as well, and they're very limited in number. Just a whole lot of sigil puzzles. Still, gonna do them all anyway. Okay. Well, that's no good. And all that. Connect to number 1. All the way over there. There we go.
If you're looking through the archive, you may find people from my time claiming that civilization doesn't really matter, that we'd be better off dead. We have a lot of cynics like that. I hope they seem as absurd to you as they do to me. I hope you can find something in all those files, a song, a book, a movie, maybe a game, just something that you'll love, that makes you realize how much poorer the universe would have been without it. I really hope so, because a lot of people made a lot of sacrifices to preserve it all.
Laser. That's the connector. And here's a cube. Cube. Anything else up here? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, surprisingly tiny. Do they run out of large puzzles or something? Surprisingly tiny and straightforward finish. You gonna do anything, or are you just gonna stand there? We're going for the standing there approach. Fine, they have my hint anyway. I don't need you to complete your animation. Back to Hangar C it is then. Hopefully I can find 3 more stars in this. I've been averaging 3.5 per hangar, so we ought to get up to 10 by the time we're done with this. Right, it is a new day for me, probably not for you. I'll probably just tack this onto the last thing. Anyway, we're done with sigil puzzles, at least for the time being. Let's get back to some more non-sigil puzzles. Axe is still there. Right. 7 more rooms. This is the Stargate, isn't it? Yep. Let's just start going in number 1. Recording mechanic hasn't come back for a while.
Chaos is that which existed before time, when the words of a story lose their meaning, when actions cease to have purpose. Know that only faith can protect you from this peril, here in the Garden of Worlds.
Okay, 4 puzzles and 1 star someplace. But to start with reading. This vision was granted by the Archangel Uriel to the humble servant Aldward that he might bear testimony of. I turned to the north and saw 7 black clouds coming down upon the land, and each cloud was a plague unleashed from the throne of God in the time of the Nephilim. In that age that the plagues were buried in the pit, they were there to remain until the end of days, which was surely now come. I fell to my knees and prayed, and before me appeared 7 angels riding their chariots, wheels within wheels turning in the sky, and their light hid the clouds from my sight. One angel stepped down unto the earth, and by his fiery sword I knew him to be Uriel. He spoke, saying, 7 plagues have awoken in the land, but not at the hand of Elohim. Look upon the wages of sin, and shall he send forth the deluge once more to cleanse the land of all this evil? Shall he end all that slithers and all that crawls, and the birds of the sky and the fishes of the sea to end that which you uncovered in your folly? Sure. That's a weird file name. Everything's dark and quiet. The stars are brighter than I've ever seen them. I can hear the faint sound of water high above. Inside, Alexandria is recording one of her time capsule messages while running tests on the scenario module. Arcady is uploading another batch to the archive while muttering something about the MLA program, and Omar is sleeping on the couch we put up yesterday. And I'm sat here, writing this, having trouble believing that it will ever end, that this oddly peaceful existence of ours won't just go on forever. I look at Talos and Dial, and their purpose seems like something that's always going to be in the future, an ideal to work towards, not something that will become real. I wonder if there will be quiet places in the simulation, places to rest without thinking about the future. I hope so. Everyone deserves some moments of peace. Hi, hope you get this. The internet's been disappearing unpredictably. I want you to know that I'm gonna try and get to you. I know it's far and there's not a lot of time, but I think I can manage. I want to be with you, and on the road, trying to get to you seems better than just staying here, so far away from you. At least I'll be as close as I can get, remember. But hey, don't be sad. I might make it. I've thought about it, and the distance should be crossable on time, assuming that don't kick in before. See you soon. I love you. Well, that was a highly corrupted email. Well, I see that we have a time capsule over here.
Sometimes I think about the Middle Ages, about what it must have been like to live in the ruins of a great civilization, to know that so much has been lost. But then I remind myself that while the West sank into darkness, others picked up the pieces. That civilization always survived because the great insights of philosophy and science are not bound to any one culture or people. They belong to all of us, and one day they'll belong to you.
Child program, codename Awakened, terminated here. Child program's positional value is moved outside the parameters of the known world. Final memory dump. Don't listen to what they're saying. This world is dying and it'll take us with it. You've got to find a way out. Ominous. Random window. Random window with a connector on the other side. a load of random windows. Oh, hi. Yeah, you're the star. There has to be some way to escape, to be someone else. I refuse to accept that reality has been defined by someone else. I deserve my own reality. We hear a turret, I think? The view from here is beautiful. It seems superfluous to the process, yet I am drawn to it. How do I reach that connector then? Doesn't really seem to be a whole lot around here, apart from the gate here. Just out in the open, are we? How did I even get over there? Yeah, I'm really not too sure what to do about you, because presumably I won't get a jammer, because then I could just jam the barrier and not have to worry about all that. So I'm not sure what to do with you. Oh, hey there. Dear Mrs. Drennan. Mrs. Drennan, I heard about your project. It's the talk of the scientific community, and I'd like to make an argument for why you should abandon it. It's not that I think your idea won't work, it very well may, but we have to look beyond purely practical questions to the issue of morality, especially at this turning point of our spiritual ecology. By what right can we put living things through all that suffering just so they can serve our purposes? Why create these pale imitations of our fatally flawed species and force them to reenact our sordid history? Why... What you are building, Miss Drennan, is a prison, even if there is a way out. I believe you mean well, but your idea of what is valuable is rooted in the dogma of Western civilization. We are lucky enough to be able to end our global crime spree relatively painlessly if you consider the harm that we have caused the Earth. Why not be satisfied with that and let this planet go on in peace? I hope you heed my words and let your Talos bleed out before it's too late. Respectfully, Chalice Jensen. Complex now, but how much simpler and more Complex now, but how much simpler and more intelligibly organized. Yes. May it not become in another 100,000 years, or in 20,000, for man at present believes that his interest lies in that direction. He spends an incalculable amount of labour and time and thought in making machines breed always better and better. He has already succeeded in effecting much that at one time appeared impossible, and there seem to be no limits to the results of accumulated improvements if they are allowed to descend with modification from generation to generation. It must always be remembered that man's body is what it is, though having been moulded into its present shape by the chances and changes of many millions of years, but that his organisation never advanced with anything like the rapidity with which that of the machines is advancing. Recent discussions have brought me back to an excellent 1949 article by Albert Einstein. I recently discussed with an intelligent and well-disposed man the threat of another war, which in my opinion would seriously endanger the existence of mankind. Thereupon my visitor very calmly and coolly said to me, "Why are you so deeply opposed to the disappearance of the human race?" I'm sure that as little as a century ago, no one would have lightly made a statement of this kind. It is the statement of a man who has striven in vain to attain an equilibrium within himself and has more or less lost hope of succeeding. It is the expression of a painful solitude and isolation from which so many people are suffering in these days. Bizarre, casual disregard for humanity, a kind of fashionable self-hatred, is prevalent, or at least present, in many strands of supposedly progressive. Nothing seems more important to me than that we reassert the value of humanity. Despite our flaws, we must not stop celebrating the beauty of human life and human achievement. I thought that seemed a weirdly suspicious rock. I can pick it up. But why would I want to? Presumably to put it on top of a button of some description? Can I take it through these? I can. Because it's not technically a test element. There is so much beauty in these hidden corners of the world, even if they have no purpose. Perhaps they are beautiful because they have no purpose. Clamber, clamber. Alright, well. Multiply impossible ascension. Yeah, I can do that. Well, that instantly nets me a cube and a connector. Do that, maybe? But why? No, that doesn't quite let me take that back, even. Okay. Need more information. We have that over there. I think I might have an angle on. Probably not. No. Unless, yes, I can do it way back there. What else is around? Second cube. And that gets me a third cube. So yeah, I probably just want to do something like cube, cube. can't easily stack another cube on top of this, or can I, like this? If I jump up first, then grab, then no. Yes, I can. Connect you, and you, and you. Can't get it on top, though. Fun. See if this is workable with 2. Well, no, but I can do that. Cool. I think I was fairly lucky to stumble onto this stone. It's very helpful. Right, this one only has lasers. That one has nothing at all. Presumably some jammers involved then. The conservatory. We need a blue laser. We have a red laser. Are you the connector I could see through that gap? I think you are. There's another back there. I don't think the stones of any use to me in here. We haven't got any pressure plates. Okay. Start with that. Do that. Where did I want my blue beam to get to again? Back here. Okay, that's only really possible by putting a connector over here somewhere first. Yeah, let's take you. Connect that to that. It's the best place to put you. Let's go with right there for now. And that lets me take that. this. Put you there, I think. And take you. Connect you like that. Haha. This puzzle has no solution. Seriously, it's nonsense, not even worth trying. If you do not become invested in finding a solution, you'll be free. Don't let samsara discourage you, there is a solution. Don't let your mind get trapped in patterns. If you seek the truth without prejudice, you will find it. I mean, it wasn't even a particularly hard puzzle, I don't think. I mean, it certainly was a puzzle, but no harder than some of the others. Labyrinth. Okay. Nothing but a gate. The wall. I'm beginning to think this stone isn't going to be helpful for anything else. It's only helpful for that one puzzle that I've already solved. Let me just set it down here. Okay, well, I'm gonna need some more jammers before I can do anything with that. So back we go. I can jam my way through here, or this way. No good. I need a second jammer to get through to you. Okay, in which case we must have to go this way. Squeeze around you two. Second jammer to get through that as well. Or of course I just go through that way instead. Thank you, girl. What did I come back in this room? I want to go that way. There's more of them. Is there anything gonna come down this passage at any point? Okay, you're just going back and forwards. You're also just going back and forwards. And you're orbiting around the entire passage, that's fine. Get back past you very safely by doing it this way. get to go in this direction and grab you. And now I get to bring all three of these right round back to the end again. Which is this way, I believe. Yes. There's one. Another pick-up-able stone. It might be the same pick-up-able stone. I think that is the same pick-up-able stone, that's just where I put it down before. Take you. Not that much of a puzzle, really. Just figuring out what order to do things in. When I'm tired of trying to solve the mysteries of life, I come here to rest. It's peaceful somehow. I just watch the trees and the water and do nothing. Blow back. Shammer back there. Laser. Lots of laser-y related things. We got the blue laser, the red laser, we got a laser capture for the red laser. Another laser capture for the red laser. Cube. How do I even start with anything? I've not got any connectors or much to work with here. Can jump over and grab you. Gets me through into here, where I have another cube. Which I suppose lets me back across with the jammer. Now I can jam my way through here. It doesn't achieve a whole lot, it gets back where I was before. Okay, let's jam my way through this way then. Can't advance any further down here because of the fan, but now I have a connector. Now I can jam the fan. Disable the fan. Kinda weird how we have a purple field there. Okay. What was the whole rest of the puzzle in aid of, then? With the help of my rock, I think I've skipped some. Okay, say I didn't do that. I could open this, I could jam that. Jam that from that side. Do that. I get a cube. I do that. I put the cube there. And that launches the cube over there, or I can then just put the cube on the button and solve the puzzle that way. Right. That, I think, is the intended solution, but I just used the rock again. Now what do you want? Oh, you came back to keep me company? Okay then, human we with a little hypothetical. Imagine that a few hours from now you climb to the top of that tower. There's a flash of light, then magic happens. Then you find yourself in the real world, living whatever you take to be a normal life there. What would you do then? Well, this you just end up with the follow-up question, define right. But I guess we'll go that way. No great surprises there, but let's make things just a little clearer. So tell me, this obligation you feel, is it only applicable to the real world, or does it apply here as well? Moral laws in conjunction with simulations. It's a bit of a weird subject. Does any reasoning underpin that conclusion, or is it just a convenient thing to believe? No, not necessarily. Yes. And we're still in tricky land. How you can continue to make these radical assumptions with such assurance is beyond me. How can you have the slightest confidence in what the real nature of this place is? Is uncertainty an excuse for immorality? Well, still no, because, yes. Therefore, I guess I'll go with this option. Be it on your head, but okay, let's put ideas that would be more at home on a dictator's desk aside for one moment and focus on the matter at hand. How would things be in your ideal world? What's your magic formula of choice to avoid all the mistakes that have been made before? We're getting into, Doctor Who Zygon inversion speech here. Once you've taken over and you'll have your ideal world, how do you protect it from the next revolution? The more equal everyone's share, the better. What's that one word? Similar to equality. But like, there's equality and there's something else, which is more to do with, yes, equality, but also some people have needs that other people don't. So like, flat equality would be providing everybody with a bike and ignoring the fact that some people have disabilities that mean they cannot use a bike. The more goodness in the world, the better. Generally, I suppose. Consequences don't matter, our reasons do. Bleh. And I see no way to explain what I believe. So... no, depending on your definition of more equal. No. Generally, yes. The goodness you're seeking to maximize. Well, that. It's a classic, I'll give you that. Suppose you climb that tower and step into the utilitarian paradise. Unfortunately, your presence there offends a number of... partisans. What is that word? To such a degree that the total amount of happiness in the world would go up if you were killed off, and so justice demands your head. Does that still sound so idyllic? I mean, we're maximizing for the greatest amount of people, not for one particular individual. So, how radical. Okay, suppose you climb the town, find your ideal world, the old gods, and sure, everyone is equally happy. Elated to find yourself in paradise, you are immediately abducted and imprisoned by the local clergy on the basis that you are happier than everyone else. What? This isn't We Happy Few. Not that that even really worked in that way either. I mean, you can pick holes in everything if you say why enough times. A cute soundbite, but doesn't paper over the disturbing implications of your story. You know, there are shitloads of broken theories less ridiculous than the one you're chewing through. How about I give you a bit of space to consider them? Oh, and if the real world turns out to be anything you imagine, do me a favour and leave me here. Sure. You miserable computer program, you. Well, in other news... need that connector there-ish, I think. Well, that could just happen. Did I still have that thing where I want it? No. Ugh. Oh, come on. You're fine. You will be fine. Maybe that's just fine, really. I don't need to solve the whole thing quite the same way I did before. You know, the bothersome bit of this whole situation, though. Where's me rock gone again? Not that I think this is going to help me a whole lot. No way that's happening. Well, I'm not sure how you get that star then.